Henry Parkes was an influential figure in Australian politics, born on May 27, 1815, in Stoneleigh, Warwickshire, England. Parkes had a humble upbringing, working from a young age to support his family. He eventually became a politician and journalist. Throughout his political career, Parkes held multiple positions, including Premier of the Colony of New South Wales. Parkes was knighted in 1877 for his services to the Empire, and his legacy as a statesman and visionary leader continues to be celebrated in Australia today.
When you're in town, there's plenty of shops around here, plenty of parking, Woolies, Coles, Audis, you name it, they've got it. Do yourself a favour, pop into Parkes and have a look.
My people left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's at the Spicer Caravan Park in Parkes. All right, glampers, welcome back for another episode of free and budget campsites in New South Wales. For new viewers, my name's Peter and I'm travelling around this beautiful country, road testing caravan parks. I like this one. Roadsides, anywhere I can leave my bus for a budget. Before we get right in the show, don't forget to hit your subscribe button, which is free for all you glampers out there that don't know about the subscribe button. Righto, you wouldn't believe it, I am at a fantastic campsite today. It's a budget campsite. Well, not as budget as my other ones, of course. They've got so much stuff in here and the caretakers have done so much work to make this park. Wait till you see it. When I take you in there, you'll blow right out. I'm blowing right out. As you know, we're at a caravan park called Spicer Caravan Park. It's in Park. It's out west in New South Wales. Now, everyone knows Parkes for a couple of reasons. The Parkes Observatory, the radio telescope that was in the movie back in the olden days. Remember the old playing cricket on the actual disc itself? And another famous thing, as you would have known when I was singing today, the Elvis Festival. Now, look, if you ever want to come to a caravan spot, look, it's probably going to be very hard to get in here when the Elvis Festival is on. You're best off ringing straight away when you see this video and book yourself in the following year. But this is the campsite to come to. Now, seriously, they've got over 120 sites. It is super dog friendly, so all you clampers out there with poochies and stuff like that, this is the place to bring your dog. So stay tuned for all of that. Righto, let's get into this park and I'll show you what it's got. I'm really excited for this campsite. Woohoo! When you come into the caravan site, pull up before the actual gate says stop. Now, one thing this park has got, it's very high in security. Not saying it's a bad area around here, but they just like you to feel safe when you come here. Go in and see the office. Now, in the office, they've got a few little items you can actually buy, like milk and stuff like that, and lollies and chips and stuff like that. And they've got a few little things in there. They've got all the honey, and they've got all coasters about Elvis and stuff like that. Now, all the produce around here is all locally sourced, and some of it actually comes from this park. Powered sites, now, if you're a senior, you get a bit of a discount with that. Now, normal powered sites around $33. Now, if you're an old person like me, you're going to get it for around $29. Now, a non-powered site starts from around $24. Go in there and see Mark and Kylie. They've really put an A class to this caravan park. They've even got a playground inside the actual campsite itself. It's not a huge one, keeps them occupied for around 5 minutes. The good thing about it, it's on bark, so if they do come a gutser, they're not going to break anything. If they get bored with that really quick, they've also got a big ass oval and the grass is that lush, beautiful, and there's no bindies in it. Just behind me is the barbecue area. Yeah, sort of camp kitchen, but not really. Same but different. But they've got a barbecue here, a few barbecues actually, and they've also got as well in this barbecue everything you need to actually clean the barbecue, which is a bonus. Now, there is no water around this area where you want to wash the dishes. That's actually in the camp kitchen, which we'll be visiting right now. Rightio, it's the camp kitchen time. Now, it's not a huge camp kitchen. They've got, like I said before, they've got barbecue strung out throughout the park to cook and clean. Now, this camp kitchen is only meant for washing your dishes, doing something in the microwave. Now, they've got community fridges all around here. They've got garas. There's even tea and coffee in there as well, to have a coffee if you want. They've got a microwave in there, they've got a kettle, they've got a toaster, they've got everything that you possibly need and more. Right around the actual camp area itself, they've got a communal where you sit together and have a bit of a gas bag. There's lots of tables that actually sit around. They've got a couple of barbecues here to actually cook on, and they give you a few utensils to clean the barbecue and everything else. Now, there is a sink as well in here, which is a bonus, so you can do a little bit of a camp kitchen wash. They've even got power here. If you've got some of your own powered device, plug it in, Bob's your uncle, you're laughing. Hey, the laundromat. What a cool little laundromat they've got. Now, they've got 2 wash machines and got 2 dryers. Average price of a wash machine, $4. Guess what? It is still $4 here, but the dryers, hey, they're only $3 for 60 minutes, all you're going to need. Now, if you don't want to use a dryer, they have got clotheslines outside. They've got around 4 to 5 around this park. Now, inside the laundry itself, they've got community fridges. Use them at your will. Put stuff in the freezer, stuff in the fridge. Got an ironing board. 2 of them, of course. Soaking tub. Now, they've also got a little bit of a book library, DVD library, and they've also got one of those also down in the office itself. They've got a bunch of DVDs. Like what you do, you take one, you put one back. It's the way it goes these days when you're sharing stuff like that. But the laundromat, that is really good in there. Everywhere I've been so far around this park, I've got hand sanitizer, the lot. They're very clean. Like I said, this park is 5 stars all over the place. Welcome back for the crappy part of the show again. Yes, it is the dump site. They even have a dump site here. Most caravans do, but some caravans I've been to don't even have one. But this one, fantastic. It's made for cassettes, RVs like myself. Now, they've got a bit of a pull-in area that you can actually put in and put your pipe to the actual dump site itself. It's in a gate, so no kids get in there and stuff like that, of course, but it is protected. Now, they do have a very, very long hose here to wash your cassette out, to wash anything you need, and it is town water here as well. So, now the good thing about this thing, I blew right out. They do offer this area that I'm in right now. It is a wash basin for your caravan. Go see the caretakers. They do have a little kit to actually wash your van with, and that's free of charge. How cool is that? Ha ha! If you're passing through the town and you don't know where to chuck your crap, parks even have a public dump site. Now, it's pretty easy to find. It's on the main road on the way out of parks. There's a train right nearby. Just turn down that street and it's only about 100 metres up from the main street. Now, there's plenty of parking around here to bring your van, bus, truck, whatever you need to do. Now, there is a little thing that this doesn't really cheese me off, but it's really only made for cassettes. Now, I have to park my vehicle so close to make sure it reaches. It has got a hose here, it has got a meter on here, use it at your own risk. And there's toilets nearby as well if you need to chuck a dump from the arse end.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Wise men say, if you get good reception, you make good phone calls. Righto, the phone reception out here. Look, it's pretty good. I'm getting 5G and I've got 3 bars, which is fantastic. Now, I have done a speed test for everyone out there. Now, the speed test megabits per second download speed is 508 megabits per second. Woo, that's like speed racer. And look, and the upload speed is just as, well, I wouldn't say just as fast, of course. You're never going to get over like 60 megabits per second upload. But at the moment, the upload speed is 54.7. Wow. Look, if all you Instagrammers, Facebook, YouTubers, everything like that, you can upload here and download everything you want. Time to take a dump. Of course, it's the toilet facilities around here. Now, the amenities block, I'm that impressed with these amenities block. They even give you bath towels to put on the ground so you don't get wet feet. How's that? Complimentary of the actual campsite itself. Now, they do have music playing in there, which is fantastic. They've really thought of everything in this park. They're clean, they've got hand soap, they've got paper towel, they've got around 5 or 6 toilets, around 3 to 4 shower cubicles. Of course, we've got a urinal where you have to stand up to do it. Out of 5, they're getting a 4.5. Seriously, they are high. They are worth shitting in. Campsites. You wouldn't believe it. Look at the campsite I'm on at the moment. Now, it is huge. Seriously, it's level. Ground's a little bit hard. You might have to ground your pegs in, but you'll have no problems doing that. Now, of course, the power and water's right next door to it, as you see. Now, there is plenty of other campsites around here. You've got some actually on the tar, and you've also got some on the grass, which is spread out throughout the park. Now, they have got non-powered sites all around here. Look, when the Elvis Festival is on, the dog-friendly off-leash park becomes a non-powered site. So you can put tents and everything else in that area, because this place really gets packed out around here. They have over 160 in this park when it's packed. Sad to say, you probably are squeezed in here like sardines when that weekend's on. Every campsite is level and everyone has a little hose right in the bottom to put your wastewater in as well. Now, the ones on the actual tarmac itself, they're all lit up at night time so you can see what's going on, and there's lights all around here. Like I said before, the security is pretty good around here. Most of the actual campsites and posts around here have got cameras, surveillance cameras, so if anything happens, go and see the caretakers. Now, there is shaded campsites. Righto, just behind me are those tents I told you about. There's not many of them. There's only actually 2. They start from $70. Now, they are really nice in there. Look, you're not going to have air conditioning, of course, but you've got a double bed. They give you a little fan. They give you an esky. They give you a torch to look at night time, stuff like that. You've got a little lounge chair on the outside, and they've even got solar panels outside for charging inside the van for lights and that. So they're self-contained. Now, the cabins here are the best cabins I've seen in a long while. They've really done them up really nice. The bathrooms are 5, the actual bedrooms 5, and even the living room. Everything in there has been thought of. I wouldn't say they're brand new, but they are spotless. These cabins actually start from $95 and go up from there. Look, they do, I wouldn't say long term, but if you're working in the area and you want one of these cabins, have a talk to them. Now, it is a council run park. You get a little balcony outside, you get a big double bed. You could turn around and say, oh, I'm a honker burning love. Yeah, a honker burning love. Yeah. Righto, for all you poochie lovers out there, this park loves your dog. They look after it to the extreme. They've even got an off-leash dog park, and they even offer doggy bags. So when it does you can pick it up with a bag, so you don't have to pick it up by hand or put it in your purse or something. How cool is that? And these dog bags are all throughout the park. Now, right behind me is a cabin, and it's made for dog-friendly owners. Ready for this? It gives you shampoo, it gives you a dog brush, it even gives you toys and a dog bed in this cabin here. So if you want your dog to be inside, they don't mind it being inside. Now, it's only got one cabin here for dog friendly. So if you want your dog in it, you've got to get into it quick. It is a little bit more expensive than a normal cabin, of course, because of the dog hair and everything, a bit more cleaning, of course. Now, they've got a big double bed. They've got a couple of bunk beds, of course, if you've got kids and stuff. Smallish bathroom, clean as, offer towels, offer everything in there. Coffee and sugar they offer. A little place to park your car. You've got your little doggy bowls outside, of course. Camping with an ensuite. Ha ha! Seriously, campers, those toilets are in there are straight away a 5. I'm not going to give you the bells and whistles, but they are worth staying in. Look, these sites here are starting from $45 and you get an ensuite and a shower, and they even give you towels inside. Now, there's plenty of room to actually park your van, and there's room enough at the front on the side. You'll have to park your car on a bit of an angle, but there's plenty of places to park your vehicle too. I've seen a few en-suites before, but they take the cake. Rightio Glampers, if you liked the video of Spicer Caravan Park, which is a must to come to if you're ever coming through parks. It's one of the best caravan parks I've been to. So well thought out. They are for so much stuff around here. Caravan wash, a dog off leash park. They play music in the toilets. They give you towels for the bathroom so you don't get wet feet. Seriously, everything about this caravan park is spot on. To me, 5 out of 5 for them. Don't forget to leave your comments down below about the caravan park itself. Now, if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, turn your notifications on, hit your subscribe button. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the road.